Hi, everyone. I'm Ryan Earley, vested PERS member, former school finance officer, and host of the PERS Pro YouTube channel. Are you wondering what PERS options your fellow Mississippi public servants are choosing at retirement? We've analyzed the data for you and we'll share which ones are the most popular and explain why in today's video. Let's get started. If you haven't watched our previous videos outlining the overview of each PERS service retirement option, I encourage you to watch those videos. Today's analysis is based on the data reported annually by the Mississippi Public Employees Retirement System. We've pulled these data points directly from the Retired Members by Type of Benefit Schedule in the statistical section of the 2025 PERS Annual Comprehensive Financial Report, or ACFR. This data set represents a total population of over 118,000 PERS service retirees as of June 30th, 2024. A couple notes here before we share our findings. First, we omitted those retirees that selected option 4C and option 5. Option 4C totaled a little less than 2,000 retirees, and option 5 totaled a little more than 100. Second, I'll reiterate we are only looking at service retirees and are excluding disability and survivor participants. Using the data as of June 30th, 2024, from the 2025 ACFR, we can see exactly which options are the most popular and which ones are rarely used. This chart shows the total percentage of retirees selecting each option. You immediately see that the life or max option is the most popular by far. Ranked from the most popular to the least popular, we have maximum option or life annuity at 66%, option 2, 100% joint and survivor annuity at 15%, option 4B, 10, 15, or 20 year certain at 8%, option 4A, 50% joint and survivor annuity at 6%, option 1, prorated single life annuity at 3%, option 4, 75% joint and survivor annuity at 2%. And finally, option 3, 100% joint and survivor annuity fixed at 1%. If, from an actuarial risk perspective, all service retirement options provide the same expected lifetime value to a PERS retiree, what possibly could explain why so many PERS retirees concentrate their selection to a few options and avoid the others? The max option is by far the most popular choice, indicating a strong preference for the highest monthly payment to the retiree with no continuing benefit to a survivor. Option 2 is also quite popular, indicating that for some, there is a preference for complete survivor protection for a beneficiary, which I suspect most of the time is a spouse or significant other. Option 3 is the least selected option, possibly because it's the only option that does not allow you to change your beneficiary at any time, and it does not allow you to pop up like option 2. In this regard, option 3 provides the least amount of flexibility amongst all the options. The most surprising thing for me in this data is seeing option 4B as the third most popular option and being sandwiched between two joint and survivor annuity options. This suggests to me that individuals selecting option 4B are not cross-shopping against the joint survivor annuities. Now, the results I just shared are for all service retirees. But what can we learn from how these selections change based on the size of your monthly benefit amount? In the lower monthly benefit buckets, the maximum option is the undisputed king. For those receiving $100 to $500 a month, over 72% choose the max option to keep as much cash as possible. But look at what happens as the monthly checks get larger. For retirees receiving over $5,000 a month, the selection of the max option drops to 50%. What are these retirees choosing instead at the higher income buckets? Option 4A, 50% joint and survivor annuity jumps from 2% to 13%. Option 2, the 100% joint and survivor annuity, jumps from 12% up to 22%. And option 4, the 75% joint and survivor annuity, jumps from 1% up to 5%. Essentially, as a retiree's monthly income grows, they become twice as likely to spend some of that benefit to ensure their spouse or other beneficiary is protected by selecting one of the joint and survivor annuities. What is most surprising to me looking at the distribution across monthly benefit amounts is again option 4B and the fact that it consistently is chosen at the same rate, 7 to 8%, regardless of monthly benefit amount. Why do we see the shift from single life annuity to joint and survivor annuities as monthly benefit amounts increase? Survival versus survivor protection. For those with smaller benefits, the monthly reduction for a survivor option might make the check too small to live on. They choose the max option out of necessity. Survivor benefits as insurance. High earning retirees may view option 2, option 4, and option 4A as a form of life insurance for their families at a better cost. Single versus married. It may be the case that those with higher monthly benefit amounts are simply more likely to be married and choose a joint and survivor annuity, but we would need more data from PERS to confirm this hypothesis. Now that you've seen the data, here are your action items for today. 1. Request an estimate. Request an estimate from PERS to understand your 7 PERS options based on your preliminary beneficiary or beneficiaries. 2. Understand the PERS options. If you aren't sure which option is which, go back and watch videos 35 through video 41, where we provide an overview of each one. 3. Review your beneficiary info. Ensure your beneficiary information is current. Remember, every option requires at least one beneficiary, and if updates are needed, file Form 1B with PERS. In our next video, we will transition into strategy as we discuss what service retirement benefit option should a PERS retiree select. Please make sure you subscribe so you don't miss this and other videos in our new retirement series. If you found this video helpful, you can thank me by hitting the thumbs up button and sharing it with other PERS members. If you have a follow-up question about PERS or anything else related to personal finance, please visit our website at perspro.ms and submit your question or topic for a future episode. Thank you for your valuable public service to the state of Mississippi. We'll see you next time.
So hit that subscribe button down below.
Disclaimer, this video is for educational and informational purposes only. Neither the host nor this YouTube channel are officially affiliated with, endorsed by, or sponsored by the Public Employees Retirement System of Mississippi. Always consult a qualified professional for personal advice specific to your situation.